LCARA Ham Radio presents a Time Machine Tuesday vintage video release.
Welcome to Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association. You can find us at LCARA.net, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram. If you're enjoying the videos we're producing here at LCARA, please help our club out by hitting that subscribe button. Also, give us some feedback on our videos. Click the like button, share with anybody who may find it interesting, and be sure to hit the bell icon to make sure you get notified of the next video release. Hello folks, this is Chris, KY4CKP. We're out here right now at the abandoned repeater site, and I don't mind telling you folks, it's a bit creepy out here. There's trash everywhere, it's overgrown. I don't know how long it's been since anybody may have set foot out here, but we're going to try and take this location and get it back into a functioning repeater site again. So we're going to cover the project. This is going to be kind of a new series for us, kind of similar to what we did for the comms trailer. So if you see this footage, it means we made it back out alive, and hopefully we'll be able to get this back into a functioning repeater site again. But man, I can tell you, it's pretty creepy out here, and being in Kentucky, I might even hear a few banjos in the background. Hello folks, this is Chris, KY4CKP, and we're coming at you today with a new video and the start of a new series, actually, on our repeater location here. And just wanted to have a little fun with that introduction. It's not quite Halloween yet, but just want to have some fun with that because the location, we haven't been up here in, now I guess it's been at least 9 or 10 months, something like that. It's not a year, but I don't think, but it's been a good while. But primarily during spring and of course summertime here, the big growing time in a state like Kentucky, and it doesn't take long for things to get very overgrown. And the location always had some challenges to it. It's on a pretty high knob, a small mountain, large hill, whatever you want to call it, and it's on a 140-foot tower. So it's actually a great location. In fact, there's a giant commercial tower, maybe 200 yards away from this tower, where we've been located, and there's been activities located here for a long time. But this property changed ownership, went from father to son, and with everything else going on this year, it's taken us a while to really get back kind of in here and make sure we had our lease agreement back in place and those kinds of things. And the property, you can see there is a lot of trash around the property. The new owner has already begun to clean up the property. I think he's already contracted and gotten rid of 8 or 10 vehicles that were, let's just say, stored out here. There's a few more vehicles, but some of those they actually want to keep, but they're going to move them to some new locations. And he's going to work on cleaning up a lot of this trash that we do see around the location. And we're going out, in fact, this coming Saturday. Going to have a special work day, and a few of us are going to go out there. We're going to take a chainsaw, weed eater, some heavy-duty weed killer, and we're going to do some work cleaning up the property and the entrances and exits to the property to prepare for getting back out here. And the shack that you see, the kind of green building, it's a Vietnam War era communications trailer, military communications trailer, but it's just getting old. It's served its time, served its to society, and we're going to be putting a brand new building out here. So it's the same building style that we have for the main repeater site, which is a insulated style of building, 8 foot by 8 foot, which is pretty much all we need. It's going to be a nice new. It's not going to leak. It's insulated. It's going to be more secure. So we have that. We're going to be getting that, I think this week, maybe this week or next week. It's going to get delivered initially to our headquarters, LCARA worldwide headquarters, and we're going to be putting in electrical into it. It's just a nice, fresh, brand new building, so we're going to be putting electrical into it. They cut out a hole for an AC unit, so we're going to be mounting an AC unit in there, putting in a heater unit and a thermostat system. It's going to be very similar in some ways to what we have at our main repeater site, and with the heater and the AC throughout the year, if it's too hot, the AC kicks on. If it gets a little too cold, heater kicks on, which helps keeps the equipment in a more comfortable range. And then also, whenever us humans are out there doing maintenance and work, we can have heat or air conditioning as well. So we're going to get a nice new building out there and get it all wired up and ready to go, and we'll get it moved up there. And we'll be documenting all those efforts as well. Now the tower that's out here, and we saw it in that opening video, but we're going to see it again here. Again, it's a nice 140-foot tower, and it's a pretty good sized hill that we're on. In fact, there's you almost saw it right there. There's a big commercial tower, tower from where our location is, about maybe 200 yards, maybe not even that far. And I think it's a 200-foot tower. It's taller than ours, definitely. And that's similar to where our other repeater site is. Again, that's a pretty good size knob as well. And that's a 100-foot tower we have there. Well, there's a real big commercial tower there. I don't know if it's I don't think it's 1,000 foot, but it's a big tower over there because it's one of the taller hills in the area, and it's got commercial services and things on it. So part of the work we're going to have to do here, again, we're going to be cleaning up a lot of the vegetation this next time we go out there. I don't know how much else we'll get into. Part of that will depend if the property owner has been able to do any of the work he's wanting to do yet. But at some point, we're also going to be getting on the tower again. You can see this really thick, heavy-duty hard line, that big roll of it, and there's some going up the tower. None of that's used anymore, and there's a number of cables that are going up that tower that aren't used. And there's also a number of antennas on the tower that aren't used anymore. So we're going to be pulling old equipment and cabling and things off as we're able to. Double checking what's up there, replacing any antennas that may need to get replaced up there, or maybe they need repair. And we're going to be getting looks like 2 meters back out there, and probably we may also be getting 6 meters, 10 meters, maybe a DStar unit at some point. It might take just a little time to get one of those put together and programmed. We just put a DStar unit in our main location, and folks are enjoying that. So we're going to be getting a lot of good utilization out of this tower. Again, it's a good distance from our primary site, and so it definitely serves a part of the community and some of our membership that's far enough away that it's difficult for them with with these hills in central Kentucky. It's difficult sometimes for folks to reach our main site because it is a good distance away. This is at least 20 or 30 miles away, I would say. So it'll probably even reach slightly into Tennessee somewhat. So we're excited to get back out here and get this work going and get the new shack set up, get the services going again because people used them really quite a bit, and we want to provide those for folks once again. So it expands our capabilities and it gives our members and even non-members some extra capacity out there because it is a fairly rural area across the lake there from where we are, and it's a pretty big lake. So we just want to bring this to you. This is going to be a new series for us, and we're going to be documenting, getting the new building, putting the wiring and so forth in the new building, getting it up to the site, the work we do on the tower and the antennas, and getting all these new services put back in place. So we just want to have some fun there with that opening, because it is it is a little bit sad up there right now. But like I say, we're going to attack a lot of that this coming weekend. And we'll get that location whipped into shape, get those services running again, and folks will be able to use that and enjoy that. So we'll be documenting that process. So like I say, we'll be bringing you this new series of videos. We're not done with the MCOM trailer. We've done a lot of good work on it, and we're about to get our graphics on it, and so that'll be an upcoming big reveal for our membership. But we'll of course be documenting that with videos and pictures on our social media as well. We're very excited about that. In fact, it's going in this weekend, this Sunday, and we should have it back about Wednesday. And we've got our club fish fry the next Saturday. And there's also a Kentucky Parks on the Air event happening that same weekend. So we're hoping to have the big reveal for our membership at our fish fry and go to one of the nearby parks and do some POTA activations with a trailer with the new graphics on it. So we'll be documenting that as well. So that's pretty much it for this one. We just want to bring this to you. We want to have a little bit of fun with that. We were talking about it. We want to have some fun with that little opening sequence there, even though it's not quite Halloween yet. But we'll wrap it up. This is Chris, KY4CKP for Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association 73.